Today we're going to battle Word and Pages in Office Showdown on iPad 365. Hey everybody, Jeffrey Powers here with iPad 365, the show where we look at apps to keep your iPad a-playing. Today I start a 3-video series on the Office apps of iPad. Of course, a few weeks ago, Microsoft finally came out with Microsoft Office 365 apps for iPad, which you can view or you can actually do work and editing on your iPad, and it's been pretty cool to check it out and see how that's working for the iPad. But first of all, I want to let you know the Twitter handle is iPad365, and of course the email is show@ipad-365.com, show@ipad-365.com. You know, a few weeks ago, Microsoft announced Office 365 for the iPad, and their first pricing plan was absolute bunk. It wasn't bad, but you know, it just $100 a year just didn't really work it. And I kind of wrote Microsoft off at that point. They came back though, and then created what they call the personal pricing plan, where you could install Office on 2 machines, maybe a computer, maybe a tablet, maybe 2 tablets, whatever, and they only charge $6.95 a month or $70 a year. For some reason, that $30 difference really piqued my interest. So, and it made more sense to me, so I started to take a look at it. Now, the cool thing is Office 365, the Personal Home Edition, comes with Word, it comes with Excel, it comes with PowerPoint, it comes with Outlook, it comes with Access, Publisher, and of course the free program OneNote. It also comes with 20 gigabytes of OneDrive storage, Skype with 60 minutes of calls each month to over 60 countries and more, although I pay for Skype on a separate plan so I can call people when I need to. Now, if you need more than 2 machines, then the $9.99 plan or $100 a year plan is going to better fit you. But you know, if you got more than 2 computers and really need it, then the $9.99 really works. And in all reality, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 computers alone that I could actually put that program on. Not to mention my phone, which I haven't done yet. So now, however, Apple has their own suite of programs that they're basically one-time purchases. Pages, Numbers, Keynote, for $30 a program. That's $10 for the iPad and $20 for the Mac version. You can have a copy and on your Mac and on your iPad. They also come with iCloud, which is 5 gigabytes free, so they're kind of lacking on the cloud storage, but you can also connect up to a Dropbox or another cloud service and go from there. So now we've got the basics out of the way. Let's do the throwdown of the differences between the suite programs, this one being the word processor. Pages versus MS Word, which one should you get? Now, Microsoft's obvious advantage is you can choose a PC to install Office onto, as well as a Mac or an iPad. Now, Apple has a web-based editor and viewer, which is in beta, which you can use on any PC. You just basically open up your browser, you go to iCloud, and then, of course, if you have the apps that you've purchased, they will show up in your iCloud account. For Word, you could actually put it on other PCs and Macs. It's just the Word viewer, so you can review, but you can't do anything other than that until you get onto a machine that actually has the licensed full copies of Office. Now, when it comes to layout, Word basically puts their menu in their ribbon format, except it's a minimal ribbon format, a series of tabs which have all the options like to change the font size, to add pictures and add shapes and stuff like that. If you've ever used the program, you're very familiar with the ribbon, and this program will just feel the next generation, the next version of Word, and shouldn't be any problem there. Pages is a little bit different, keeps the buttons minimal, which can kind of confuse people at times to try and figure out, you know, the options to enlarge font sizes, because they're not all in the same place. Some parts are up here, some parts are down here. But, you know, with its minimalistic features, you can probably get used to it. Creating a document is pretty straightforward for either program. You can choose from templates and go from there. You can move it back and forth from tablet to computer and back from there. Once again, I think the advantage, though, is really Microsoft Word, simply because of how many people have actually used Office over iWork. You can definitely send Pages documents to Word and, of course, Word documents to Pages. The question is, how will your work look from one machine to the other? For instance, if you use the Gotham font and it's not on the other machine, the program will have to revert to its closest match. Otherwise, the two match pretty close in functionality, printing, sending via email, and more. So in times past, I've been pretty neutral on which one I would use. The reality is I do like Word over Pages. I'm familiar with the setup, and I'll work in a mixed environment on PCs and on Macs. And the only issue is the subscription price, which I could technically justify as a business expense. So which one are you planning to use? Do you even create Word documents on your iPad, or do you keep your iPad more as an e-reader or web surfer or game-playing device? Let me know by twittering me over at iPad365. You can also email me at show@ipad-365.com. Perfect for those of you who have apps that you want to get on the show. My name is Jeffrey Powers. We'll be back next time with another app for your iPad to play with. And until then, you guys geek out and take care.